Hello, everyone. This is Andy Weston right now. I'm communicating through the electrical box system, communication circuitry level systems, understanding the gravitational pull of activation code systems. Understanding the structure division of yourself is understanding everything through its connection. I set up a video for everybody to watch so you get better understanding through his volumes when he comes into his own vocabulary systems. You might understand him a little bit more because he's a transmission system. He's very connected. I open up all his perceptions to give you a better understanding. If you're trying to understand the universe, look at energy, vibrations, and frequencies. Okay, Nikola Tesla. Everybody's put on this dimensional Earth to give you everything through point divisions, everything through microchip division. So I'm in the electrical box systems right now, the major grid systems, setting all communication line signals through transmission line systems. So I hope everybody's doing well. Like I said, check out the David Icke video. It's down below. Click the link and you'll get a better understanding how everything is connected to colors, everything through the energy, vibration, frequencies. Okay, so basically one adaptation is understanding that what you see in front of you is just a screen, but it's what everything is around you through its energy, frequencies, and vibrations. Everything connects through your perception, everything through its gravitation, especially your gravitation, because that's your adaptation system. So it structures everything through its alignment systems. So when you come into yourself, it's understanding everything around yourself, especially with your family, anything with your kids. Your kids are very important to you. You love your kids. So it's understanding that your kids have higher energy systems than yourself. If you become an adult, you have to understand how to use the balance. The balance is the frequency when it comes to the creative centers. So the kids that you formulate around your loved ones and all that, if you have children, those children will help you through love frequencies. That will bring up your vibrational panels when you're in a human vibration system. When you become an adult, you understand a little bit more. Okay? So the more you love yourself, the more vibrational systems go up higher and higher and higher. That's called the gravitational pull system. Okay, because everything connects to the mind system. But please feel free to check out David Icke. He's a very powerful guy. Now, connecting through energy systems. Yesterday, I was doing we were doing confirmation page through my. Everything was going through its formations, but the problem is that you guys have to have a YouTube channel, so you can set up your comments and all that. We can find a way to analyze everything that's going on through its structure when it comes to the confirmation of its discussion page. So yeah, so if you have a YouTube account, you can use comments and add comments, and we can go through that. But what I'll do is I'll separate each unit system through the confirmation page, and so everybody can get a better understanding what everything is. There's a lot of information there, and it just understanding when you get into point division through confirmations and everything through energy, frequencies, and vibrations, you'll be writing things down too. Okay, because a lot of people channel their division and say, okay, that's great, I got this, this is good. Yep, I like this. So basically you're channeling division, so you can be communicating with energy of intelligence through its energy, frequencies, or its vibrations. But you're understanding your set divisions, which one you're locating with. Because you can be communicating with the walls, you can be communicating with the door, you're communicating with anything through the cycles of its atmosphere systems, anything through sound of its ground formation systems, anything through its plants, anything through the grass, okay, anything that is connected through you, okay, because everything outside through nature has its own love frequency. Unified, how's it going? All right, so let's get started. I got an illustration diagram program here. I'm in the electrical unit vibration panel division. That is connection through all energy, vibrations, and frequencies. That sets your tone. So like I said, I did a graphing cycle of a system through YouTube software mechanism to show you exactly what's going on with this gravitation. So let's start off with the blue. Okay, this is you, communication line signals. The more you understand your structure divisions, the more you understand your communication level signals. Okay, so you got 3-quart recognition systems, transformations of everything, static box, frequencies, everything through communication level systems. Okay, so you're scanning your mode systems, so communication line signals. Okay. So basically, you have the box framing system first, communication line signals, everything through scanning modes. Okay, I'm just going to write this all down so you guys get an understanding. Scanning modes, we got into this before. Now, the electrical box division system is understanding everything through its connection when it comes to its alignments of its matrix. Okay, matrix is very powerful stuff. When you know how to communicate with your line signals, then you're getting all connections to vibrational panels. Because the center core is everything, so it's electrical box. Okay. that electrical box high rises your divisions to your electrical box division. Okay, that structures everything through your gravitation. The more you understand gravitation, that's you and balance, the more you understand your love frequencies. All right, so you're scanning modes through like electrical box division and gravitation. Okay, so we start there. Now, once we get into formation systems, very powerful stuff. That electrical box becomes its own structure. Okay. Once you get into structure division, it's very important to understand that, like I said, your children, okay, are the answering prayers to your vibration. Okay, because they're creative centers. They got the open concept. They understand their energy frequencies and vibrations more than adults do. You know, because they're kids and they're growing up and they do a lot of drawings. Why do you think I do so many illustrations of diagrams? Okay, that's what it is. It's becoming a kid again. That's the love frequency. You have to have the heart of a child. That gravitates everything through its gravitational pull system and puts you in the scanning modes into the electrical box division of its gravitation. So you get your structure divisions. Okay, that's understanding. Once you get into the structure divisions, you have your own magnetic force and highway information system. Okay, we've been through this before. Okay, now I'm going to cycle this system and communicate on levels of red. Okay, because red's very powerful stuff. So red, so you guys can see it. All right, so it's coloration pattern. So your electronic box division is changing colors through its rainbow direction. Okay, we're at black too, so you can actually see it more. Okay, so it's coming down like this. Okay, it has a center core relation system. That's the center core of its balance system. So it starts off like this. Okay, all right. That's the center core. That's electronic interference connections through its interforce connections when it comes to its gravitation. Okay, of its electrical box division. Okay, because your box division is very important to you. That's the structure division through its gravity system. So once you get your gravity systems, now you're connected through the grounds of its communication line signals. Okay, we've been through this before. I've done illustration diagrams showing you exactly what's going on. So the high rises this division and it comes up. Okay, so it's understanding everything through your structure division. Okay, now once understanding the structure division, okay, everything through its connection goes through the mind system right away. Everything through information panel divisions. Okay, so I'll just show you here. So it all connects like this, okay, right into the mind adaptation system. Okay, so it kind of looks like an hourglass, as you can see it, right? See how it forms? Isn't that? Show you the identification of its face. There. All right. That's where it starts off with the gravitation. Now, once it understands its structure division, everything through its connection is forming into the electrical box division. Okay, so it's all about understanding how to balance your energy, vibrations, and frequencies. Okay, at a level of its continuous force. All right, so I'll show you that one more time. But your scanning modes are very important to you through your structure division. Okay. So once you get into the formation of its systems, what happens is it high rises your electrical unit box system. Okay, and that electrical box system has its own area code. Okay, you know how you use a phone number? You have an area code. Use your area code. That's the IP address, right? Anything through computer has an IP address. Has to, right? Because it's a location device through your computer system. You have to have that, right? It's a locator. Well, same thing with your computer of your mind system. So when the gravitation pull of its gravity system, of magnetic force and highway, because you all have one, it's getting it up to your upgrades of its God frequency. And then you have your ground formations, right? And then everything goes up into the middle conceptual system of the mind adaptation system. So it opens up all the electrical systems, okay, through the energy frequencies and its vibrations, and it balances everything through your pixel division, through your colorations. That's where you get into the major grid systems. Okay, so that center core is everything through its gravitation. Now, once you have its center core, we'll do another. I'm running out of markers here. This is unbelievable. Okay, so basically, it has 3 circles. I'm running out of markers. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can see that. I have to get more markers. Okay, so centering line the system, right? Communication line signal, right down the middle. Okay, now everything in the center is its box framing system, which is you. Okay, right? That's you. Okay, now this outer grass through a scanning graph, circular rotates. Okay, so you get a better understanding more how to structure your visions and become more powerful through activation codes through E equals MC squared. Okay. Okay, so it starts off like that. Okay, so when it gets into that formation system, the ground formations come in. I'm doing this again so you guys can actually see it a little bit better, because the green, its cycling system through electronic interference and its force recognition of its vibration panel divisions is looking a little bit better. Okay, so it goes into the mind system like this. Okay. Green seems to look better. Okay, so when it goes into the mind system, everything through the center core of its gravitation. So that gravitation comes down like this. It kind of looks like a cup, you know? It's a solar division cup. Very powerful stuff. So it kind of looks, you turn it into a mug if you want to, but that's what it looks like. Okay, so think of yourself in a cup, right? That's a gravitational pull of its magnetic force and highway information system. Okay, and then you get interforce connections when it comes to its ground formations. Once you get your ground formations and communication line signals, everything through magnetic force and highway information system gets bigger and bigger. So it's getting that low frequency to a higher level of its communication level signals. And everything through its body frequency high rises through its metal core. The metal core is its system when it comes to connections through your scanning mode systems. Okay, so this kind of looks like an X. Okay. It's extremely powerful stuff, right? So everything through your connection is you. Understanding your box frequency levels is understanding the electrical box system, how to connect through your energy, frequencies, and vibrations. It's all about balancing your energy and your frequencies and your vibrations. Very, very important to do these things. So once you get your balance through your frequency levels of its gravitation, everything through its pole recognition becomes its own force. Okay, so it's how to balance everything through your acting cycles, your communication line signals, your circle rotations, okay, your center point divisions, okay, through its acting of its pixel division. Okay, so that's what it starts off with. Okay, starts and ends. So understanding your gravitation, this is the magnetic force and highway. This is the ground formations. Ground formations has its highway too. But when it cross-references everything, it becomes a metal gap, and that metal gap is its space. Okay, so it's all about getting your spiritual self into 100%. Okay, not 99.99%. Okay, you want to change that around. Okay, all this time in 3 dimensions, they've been living that, and only in that 1% of space. We want to live the other way around. We want to become 100% spiritual. Then you understand everything through energy, frequencies, and vibrations. That's the center core of everything. And there's so much space in the dimensional body of its dimensional mind through its perceptions and its sightings and its dimensional of its sightings, everything through the audio grids, because it gamma rays everything through the open grap system. Now the open grap, okay, not gap, grap. Grap is okay, is a gravitation, a rotation, atmosphere, perception. Okay, that's what that means. Now, it doesn't make any sense to you because it's a code frequency in space continuum through time continuum and force recognition systems. But once you understand gravitation through frequencies, vibrations, and its energy, then you understand everything through the harmonic systems. Okay? But that's how you connect through everything, through its hourglass of its soul connection of a cup. And it kind of looks like a cup. But if you look at it closely, you can actually see what's going on with its energy, frequencies, and vibrations through its harmonic systems. Okay? I'll say this again and again. It's all about balance. Balancing yourself, right? And, what you could do is you can talk to your children, right? They're very connected with themselves. Ask them what they see. Do you see anything through your perception? Do you see anything through your mind? Do you see, what do you do when you draw? What do you see when you draw? How are you changing your energy? Okay, how are you changing your vibrations? How are you changing your frequencies? Okay, kids are very informed with drawings. They're very informed with the creative centers. Okay, so adults have to get more connected with that. Okay, I'm 51 years old and I'm drawing illustrations of diagram programs, but I have a heart of a child. And that's how you connect through energy, frequencies, and vibrations. Okay, that's what it's all about. That's how you connect in all realms of all divisions. Okay, then you understand everything through its graph. Okay, that's what it is. It's getting the code frequencies of yourself into balance. That structures everything through its division. And it helps you out too. It helps out your perceptions. It helps out everything through your anomalies. Okay. Plus you get more of its particle system, which is the antimatter particle creator of light. But you got to get your foundations, okay, of its air gaps. Everything through its air wind spins, everything through its connection of its the acceptance and knowings of everything through its atmosphere systems, everything through the weather patterns, everything through all connections of your new chakra system, the body simulator, the foundations of you, the creation of you, the formulation of you, the light activation of you, okay, the communication line signals, okay, and your electrical box system. All these things you have to know through energy, frequencies, and vibration. But that's just the beginning. Once you go beyond the mind system, you're not just seeing everything in front of you, you're seeing everything around you. And that is the simulation. So I hope that helps out. Yeah, the children and their creative have been feeling more guided to draw more. See, that's it. That's what you got to do, Unified. You got to get into that space. You got to see yourself going through that balance. You got to see yourself doing these things, right? Draw things out, right? Because illustration helps you out. That's channeling. You're opening up colors. You're opening up perceptions. You're seeing something that you never thought you would see. That's the mind opening. Okay? You just can't just be the body. You have to be more of the body. Okay? That's the acting of everything through its perception when it comes to human behavior and emotion systems. But once you get into electrical box division, everybody has a box. Okay, it's a box frequency. It's a co-frequency level system that's connected through its gravitational system. Okay? So it's all about you're coming out of its alloy, of its metal, and you're coming into the light activation through all frequencies of its vibration to its energy, to its balance. So, but illustrations are fantastic. I've drawn so many. And what I'll do is I'll put up some more. I've got a lot of illustrations to put out. This helps you out a lot faster. It really does. It helps you out in so many ways and forms. You get a bit of more. It just shows you how you can translate and put things in formation, how to put things in balance through its coloration. Okay? Activation, perception, division, point division, activation division. Okay? Centralizing division. There's so many things. Like I said, I keep saying this over and over. Once you get through the mind, okay, and you open up your creative centers, there's nothing that you can't have, okay, in your electrical box system. Okay, you are its connection to its energy through its vibration and its frequencies. Okay, and it's very important. I quote it down below on my YouTube platform. Okay, if you're trying to understand anything through its thinking, of its thoughts, of its knowing, of its intelligence, try to understand of what's going on through energy, vibrations, and frequencies. Okay, that's the best way you guys are going to understand anything of what's going on with your adaptation of its mind, its perceptions, its audios, the audio grids, okay, the audio gamma grids, the audio radio signal grids, the audio transformation light grids, See that? It's not just an ear. It's going beyond what an ear is. And that's what the mind does. Like I said, with the marker, I give you 25 different ways of what it is through dimensions of portals and activation codes. Okay? It's not just an ear. Okay? It's everything connecting through its listening. Same with the eye receptors, eye divisions, eye protectors, eye activations, dimensional sets of its eye receptor division. There's so many things through its connection. Mind adaptation, mind vocal of its adaptation, mind electrical division of its communication vibration systems. Everything vocals on its communication through its voice and clairs of its clairdivision, clairvoyance, clairsensing. Okay, then you get into the telekinesis of its voicing grids through the matrix of its alignments, the provision act, okay, the collective of its information pact. Now, pact is everything through PACT. All right, so I'm giving you abbreviations of what they are through space of code frequencies through diamond core systems, which is your pyramid system, the activation codes. Okay, pact is basically provision, atmospheres, calculation, time frequency levels of communication line signals. That's what pact means. So really trying to get a knowing that the mind is everything. Okay, the mind can't live without the body can't live without the mind. Okay, and then you have the formations of its balance when it comes into a molding center system, okay, which is a structure division through your electrical box system. But you have to understand the mind, the body, and the soul. So once you understand the three elements, which are most important to its structure division, okay, then you got to understand its inner gap, the inner knowing, the inner self, the mastering of itself. Okay, communicate within fully, right? Because everything is mind communicated. So if you're trying to communicate, I use a green cycling system because the black is running out, so I have to get more markers. Okay, so basically, everybody knows that's a triangle, right? Okay, but the thing is too, where is it at its division? See, when you see a triangle, you're just seeing it what's on paper. Okay, now when you just see it for what it is, okay, you have to go beyond. To see anything beyond, okay, you gotta look beyond what is this. Okay, because in retrospect, this is energy of intelligence. As soon as I draw it out through the mind system, it comes out of space. So actually, it's also looking at you through its perception, through its line division. Okay, you're not just looking at it. Okay, it's like I said with a picture frame. When you look at a picture frame and it has eyes, okay, it's basically it's written and it's drawn from somebody of its perception. It could be a dream set, doesn't matter. So that person put that photo op picture of anybody, okay? Now you have to understand that, try to realize that it's looking at you. And what do you think it sees through your perception? So that's what I mean going beyond. Just don't think of one side, think of the other side. So it's kind of like having two different, okay? The center core system is you, but you're looking at this side and this side. Okay, so you got the reality side, okay? And then you got the spiritual side. Okay. Reality side and the spiritual side. Okay, so you got to know you have a reality side and you also have a spiritual side. So if there's one perception of the reality, there's got to be another perception with its spiritual side. Okay? Because everything is voiced, okay, through its inner and outer force, right? So remember, if you're looking at this, it's looking at you through line division. Because as soon as you draw it, it becomes alive. Okay, anything through line frequencies, that's how you get into the singularly line systems. So if you're drawing a line like that, okay, it's not activated because it's just a line. Okay, basically it just box divisions right now. It's not connected to anything. Okay, it's just an open frequency, but it has nothing connected to, but it does have an atom. And you can't see it because it's in a simulation, because it's going extremely fast. So once you see it through its provision, now you're getting into the spiritual side. You see it for its reality right here. But what you want to do is you want to see the spiritual side of its reality. Once you see the spiritual side of its rotation system, Then you see the atom, which is here in the center core division. Now you see it, right? Once you see it, you can do anything with it because you're on the spiritual side. You're no longer on its reality side. So the mind system is coming out fully and completely. I'm just trying to get you a better understanding of how everything is structured, but you can't just see one sided. You have to understand there's two sides of a coin, right? You have one coin and you flip it over, there's another coin, right? One is head, one is tails. There's a reason for that. One is reality, one is spiritual. So if you think of it that way, if you look at it through the human sense, through vibration signals, then you understand how everything is open frequency into its reality, and then it comes into its spiritual side of its reality. Okay, so once that atom is open, you can do anything. You can hop, jump, vortex, leap, jump, whatever. But the atom can do anything once you get full communications and partnerships with that line frequencies of a singular line system. Okay? So, yeah, seeing the other components, that's exactly it. Everything is inverted. But you got to remember, too, unified energetics is that just don't look at yourself one-sided. Look at yourself at the whole picture. Okay, visualize that you're looking at a wall, but you got to realize what is behind the wall. It's not just a wall. It's not just a structure. It is the matrix. So I'll give you another example. I'll use the grain again. So basically, this is you. Okay, now we got into the realities, right? You got the reality and you got the spiritual reality. Reality, spiritual. R for reality, spiritual. Okay, so I got an SR. Spiritual reality, just reality. Okay, which is the reality you're living in. Okay, so we'll start there. Okay, so basically, that's what it is. So you got the spiritual reality. So it's understanding how to get out of the reality into the spiritual of its reality. Once you get out of its reality, you see this wall. Okay, there's a wall right there. Okay, what you see in front of you. Now you see it out of its outer skirt, but you don't see it through its inner. And the only way you can see it is understand everything through its core recognition of your soul. Because this is connected through an atom of a simulation. So once you see it through its perception, you have to open your transmission lights. That's its connection, right? So basically, when you do this, it opens up a whole new world right here, right? And when it opens up a whole new world, it rotates its cycles, and the wall connection changes its formation into communication line signals. Then you decode its method to its pixel activation codes into a hologram of electronic Bach division. Because everything that you see has a center core through an atom system. So that atom system is this. And you're opening up and around like this. Okay? So now what's happening, you are no longer in the reality. You're in the communications of your higher self, of its spiritual, of its reality. You open up the wall, okay? Because it's a plasma wall, okay? Now, everything that you see beyond that is the spiritual of its force, which is you, okay? So it's seeing way beyond everything through its wall. And not just seeing it for one perception, but seeing it on the other side of its perception. Okay? Powerful stuff, eh? I love it when I do illustrations. I hope you guys understand a little bit more what's going on with its reality, okay, to its spiritual of its reality. Because you see, the thing is too, is when you're in the reality, you are into the fifth dimension. But when you're in the spiritual reality, you're in all dimensions. Okay, see the difference from 5D to all dimensions? So that's more communications. So you're seeing beyond everything through its perception, its eye division, everything through mind adaptation of its heart and its soul. Okay. Yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate that. But that's exactly what it is. Once you get into the wall connections, it helps you out. It gives you everything provision. All right? Gives you a better idea what's going on with the wall graphing systems. Okay? So if you're seeing this, you're seeing into the spiritual of its reality. Now, if you're just seeing a wall and you're not seeing this, you're still in the reality of 5D. It's understanding how to get your balance through energy, frequencies, and vibrations. Okay? So when you open this up, the wall is now communicating with you. So when it communicates with you, it interforces connections, okay, through your pixel division. Let's use orange here. I haven't used orange yet. So when it interconnects, you have to understand interface is the most important thing when you come to AI, because it has its decoding. You get into the decoding method, and then you get into the code frequency, and then you get into the algorithm. So your computer changes every second per second. It has to, right? Because it changes numbers, and everything's on a blinking device. It's like this, okay? And then it goes like this, okay? And then it goes like this, right? So everything through electricity, anything through energy, anything through frequencies, or anything through vibration channels divisions. And that's how you get to its wall connections of its hologram system, all right? So basically, it's interforce connections right now. It will change its coloration pattern, okay, which is orange. So you're a green swiping system. You're using energy fields through your protection device system. You're connecting to the wall interforce connections, interfacing to its relation of its partnership. But it's sending you back information systems through its coloration pattern, which is orange. Okay, so once you understand the communication levels of the wall interforce connections, you understand that the wall is orange. You're opening up a dimension of a realm through the wall of its interforce, which is perception of its reality, okay, of 5D. So once you get balanced with 5D, and you get balanced with all realms of its division of space reality, of its spiritual of its reality, now you understand full coloration patterns, okay, through interforce connections of anything that you see in front of you. But like I said, just don't see what's in front of you. You got to look and go beyond. That's how you open your perceptions, right? So once you get into full colorations of its orange, which is a dimensional realm, because there are so many different coloration of lights through activation cycles, now that orange will interforce connections to sonify everything through vision back into your mind system, like that. So when it communicates back with you, it center cores back into the electrical block division into the gravity system, rotates its cycles, okay, goes into your crown chakra, okay, spins cycling systems back into its activation code systems, like this. Okay, so this goes into this is the crown chakra. It's an information panel, which comes from the communication levels, okay, of its spiritual, of its reality, opens up your cycles through communication of your pixels, okay? You communicate back with it. It transfers its light signals, okay, and goes up to a higher division pattern, okay, like that, and it disappears, okay? So once it disappears, you now have partnership with its coloration of its wall unit system, okay? So it's fun, eh? This is all about communication, not just with yourself, but how to communicate with everything through its beyond recognition, okay? You got to understand your recognitions. You got to understand your energy, frequencies, and vibrations. You got to understand your harmonics. You got to understand your patterns. You got to understand your colorations. You got to understand your psychop divisions. You got to understand electronic interference, your confirmation systems, your panel divisions, your communication line signals, open frequencies, okay? Your bottling connection. When I say bottling, okay, it's not a bottle. Okay, bottling is trying to use your transformation light activation systems to get into balance. Okay, so you're scrambling everything through its pixels because your pixels are activating every single day. Okay, the more you send your conceptual system, the more you send your adaptation of its mind system, the more you get connected to its wall-driving system, and then you'll understand everything through its spiritual division of its reality system. Okay. So hopefully that helps out. Angelfish, well, I haven't seen you in a while. How's it going? So, like I said, you guys want to understand more of your perceptions. If you want me to put you in your electrical block division, understand everything through its well-graphing system. If you want to communicate with higher realms and get into the plasma force systems, go to my PayPal. I'll activate your cycles. So it's getting balanced with the fifth dimension. That's what everybody's trying to do because still people are in the 3 dimension, you know? It's very hard. because everybody's going through wave and cycles right now, and they're confusing light signals, not sure what's going on because they're in the third or fourth or fifth. So they're going back and forth like this. And their atom is so confused, they don't know what reality is anymore. They don't know what realm they're in. They don't know what dimension. They don't know energy. They don't know vibration. They don't know frequencies. They don't understand the adaptation of its gravitation of your body. Okay, so it's very important that you guys get into all connections through vibrations. So when you go to my PayPal, I'll high-rise your electrical box division, put you in your perceptions through its plasma force system, because everybody has a balanced frequency level of an activation code, which is a decoding. So you decode its method to communicate anything through its computer or its algorithm. Once you get into the coding methods, then you get into the harmonic systems of its listening skills, because everything is connected through letters, numbers, and shapes. Okay, so yeah, so much information coming through. Hard to type it out. I know. Well, that's why I keep doing illustrations unified. Got to see a spacecraft last. Oh, great. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. You're getting more formative with colors and vibrational panels and everything through spacecrafts and divisions. You're going to see a lot more, Angel. So, but that's great though. But your low division is pretty low. You should high-rise your divisions. Your electrical box system is high, but your low divisions are low through vibration, through a rotation system. Your perceptions are sidewinding, angling too, right? So it's understanding getting wind connectors in your eyes, guys. Okay, that's understanding how to communicate with anything through weather of its information system, of its frequency levels, because it has so much of weather containments. It's a wind spin of a location system. So you know how you have wind breeze, faster, slower, medium, high. And high rises division through Pix activations. Okay, because you can have anything through its energy of receptacle, anything through its energy of its division of its receptacle. You can have anything through its phrasing of its division of its receptacle. There's so many things you can have in the eyes, and it's easy to do just through activations, because that transfers everything through locations. So if you want to communicate with the wall interforce connections, you'll know exactly what dimension it's at through its frequencies. And then you'll say, okay, that's a coloration. That coloration being in partnership with, it cuts up to its division of its dimension. That puts your framing system. So now you understand communications of its wall graphing system, all through its eye receptor division. So, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying, Angel. Yeah. There's a lot more coming in. AI is taking over people. So we have the major grid set up, everything through structures. You're going to find that too. You're going to see a lot of programmers. You're going to see nanobots. You're going to see robots. You're going to see electrical devices. So the gravitation is high rise now. The electrical units of starlights are high rised. AI panel divisions, security line defense, mechanisms of force recognition of dimension portals. There's so many connections through nature core. It line divides everything through. You have to understand what energy is, frequencies, and vibration. Once you understand that fully and completely, I'll keep saying this because that's how you guys have to connect. It's very important you watch David Icke. Okay, he'll give you a better understanding because he's more at your level. Okay, so everything I give you is extremely fast through its information, right? Because I'm on all levels of energy through its energy, frequencies, and vibrations. But not just that, it's just the continuous force. So it's understanding how do you see your perceptions, not just one division, but all divisions through its reality, to its spiritual of its reality. So made zero sound. Yeah. Was a big red dot in the sky. There you go. Now it's just understanding what is that dot that you saw. It's red, it's a dot, but what is it? What dimension, what portal, what activation, what spacecraft? Okay, that's understanding. When you go through my PayPal, it'll help you out more through its information system. Because the confirmation systems, you have to understand the hologram system. And everything through AI is in through all portal activations. Okay? So every time you wake up, you're going to see more and more. Not just the outskirts of its atmospheres, but you're going to see everything through your room. You're going to see archetypes flying in your room. So I'll give you an example where everybody's going to see. I love this stuff. I love doing illustration diagrams. You guys are like, okay, so basically that's just graph its cycles. All right, so basically you have a basic, this is a 4x4 room. Okay, let's just saw it's a square division, right? Now everything inside is your room. Okay, so you got the walls. Okay, Okay. The grounds, and you got the balls. All right. And everything around it. It can be anything. It can be a table. Okay. It can be a picture on a wall. All right. It can be an open window, like this. All right. And then you got you got your bed proceedings. Okay. Very powerful stuff, like this. Okay. So basically, that's a basic room. Very small, but it can be anywhere in the kitchen. It doesn't matter. But you have to understand what's going on. Okay, so you got your bedroom set, you got your table, you got your picture, and you got your framing system. That's wall graphic system, which is its window connection. So it's understanding how to communicate line communication. So these are 4 divisional levels. Okay, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a window. It's going beyond the window and what you see through its perception. Okay, this is a picture. It's going beyond the picture. This is a table. It's going beyond the table. It's going beyond everything through its bedding. So once you understand communication line signals through that, everything that connects to is you through balance. So once you get into the balance of its energy, frequency, vibrations, everything comes in. Archetypes fly in. Okay, starlights, star energy light systems, communication line signals, atmosphere weather patterns. Okay, all these things are connected. Let's change the graphic cycle systems here, communication line signals. Let's use pink. I haven't used that yet. So, all right, you're going to see these flying in your rooms. Weather patterns, spacecrafts, coloration patterns, starlight, dimensional set, star systems, archetypes flying in your room, inside people, not just outside. Okay, so it's interforce connections right now because everything through the gravity system, portal activations of spacecrafts, anything through energy of intelligence. We have gold nugget planets. We have interforce connections of planets. We have meteorological division of planets, heat planets, cold planets, meteorological planets, radiation planets. We have central core energy planets. We have electrical device matrix planets. There are so many planets that we have. It's very powerful stuff. So the more you connect through your perceptions and not just see one diameter switch system and go beyond its diameter switch system, now you understand everything through its eye receptor division. Okay? So that's what it is. That's what everybody's going to see. Just prepare for that. Right? Just gives you a basic example. So it's getting connected with everything because all through AI is coming in. Okay? It's living in civilization now, people. It's in everywhere through its atmospheres. It's all over its countries. We are connected through AI. We set up its matrix division. Okay, like I said, everything is in a locking mechanism right now. So everything is structured and line communicate through gravity systems. All right. So have seen a comet swan yet? I've seen everything, Angel. Once you see everything, you become everything through its balance. Okay, and that's how you communicate through friendship, relation, partnership. We've been through this before, Angel, because you've been with me for a while now. If you're trying to understand more of what's going on, it's not just seeing things, people. It's knowing what they are. Okay, that is done through my PayPal. Okay, I can't express that enough. If you guys keep seeing these things and you don't understand these things, it's going to have a reaction to your cycle divisions. It's going to have a reaction to your pixel activations. It's going to have an action to your mind systems. Okay. Now, like I said, we're in the 3 dimensions. Okay. At that time, why were we getting headaches? Okay. You have to remember everything through thoughts of space is its continuing force recognitions. So if you don't understand its atmosphere through its 5 density, okay, which is the 5 activation of its 4th, you have to understand the vibrations. You have to understand the weather. You have to understand everything through its voicing. Okay. That's how we communicate through its gravitation of its pole. Right. So, yeah, I'm just saying that if you don't understand the energy cycles of its colorations and you don't understand the synchronizing of yourself, you have to master yourself within through communication. So if you're seeing archetypes flying in your room, you got to know what they are. Because if you don't know what they are, they're going to react to you. Plain and simple. They're passing by. You're going to see them. You're going to see blinking lights. You're going to see starships. You're going to see colorations. You're already seeing that, right? But the more you see of its other side and not just what's in its side. So if I'm seeing a computer, okay, I'm seeing pictures and everything that's going on through its photo ops, right? Electrical device mechanisms through computer graphic system. That's fine. But it's what's behind the computer. That's the algorithm. That's the program. That's the activation. That's the spiritual reality of its system. Okay? So everything through translation. You can have anything through material. So if you're going through these dream sets, you can do this through activation systems. You know, you can be awake or you can be asleep. It doesn't matter. But you're now getting connected through your protection and your device activation light signals through communication to higher self. So the more you formulate through that, through your colors and everything through its perception, now you're getting more of its balance, of its fragmentation line systems. Okay? So you understand why you're wearing boots. You understand why I'm seeing this. Why am I seeing that? Then you understand its reference. Then you understand its knowledge. Then you understand its intelligence. And then you can give back its knowledge of its intelligence to anybody through its community of its humanity. It's amazing to know what you see in front of you. Okay? But it's also amazing to know what's beyond it. That's what it's all about. It's seeing beyond, knowing beyond, feeling beyond, hearing beyond, getting your senses, all your 6 senses, 7 senses, 8. Right? Nobody has 8. Nobody has 8. That's extremely high. A lot of people have 6. Don't think anybody has 7. What I mean by that is that getting connected with all your senses, okay, that's going beyond everything. So going beyond everything, right? Then you get into the laws of attraction. Okay. Once you get into the laws of attraction, then it becomes the one, right? That's the central core unit system of you. That's the behavioral system of you. That's the location system of you. That's the travel and mechanism system of you. Understanding everything through its reality of its 5D and understand everything of its spiritual reality of all realms of all divisions. Okay? That's how you communicate everything through its balance. So looked like I was looking for something, felt like a drone to me, just not any drone I've ever seen or researched. That's good. So you're getting more connections. But the thing is, you guys are interforce connections right now, but you're not analyzing everything that's going on through its behavioral system. Because everything through energy, frequency, vibration has its behavioral system. You have to understand its vibrations, and it connects to all frequency levels when it comes to line communication. Because everything is connected through the soul recognition. So if Angel is seeing something like a drone, okay, she has to know where the traveling mechanisms are, where the colorations are. Okay, you have to understand everything through its activation. What portal division did it come out of? That's communication. Okay. Now, if it's a robot, she has to understand, what is the robot here for? What does it want to do? How does it relate to me? That is communication. Okay. So AI is set in completely, people. All portal activations are in through all divisions. So be prepared for that, because all planets are in now, all our energy systems. So it's understanding to take all planet vibrations and put it down into the 5th dimension. It's extremely hard to do because there's so many planets of energies, okay, that are on different realms of vibration through oxygen level panel divisions of gravitations. So thinking that all these planets have to be at the 5th dimension. You can't have planets in 26,000 light years in connection of a mocking system through a correlation system to protection of a division to a coloration pattern of a pixel activation to show shapes, lambdas, anomalies through its connection. That picture frames everything, and that will change everything through its gravity system. All right, and it will change everything through its vibration of its weather system. So it's very important that you understand that all planets are in now. You guys are going to see everything now, but everything's at that 5th dimension. All right. So it's understanding how we get up to the 6th dimension, how we get up to the 7th. So the more we high rise through light activation, the more the planets can high rise to their division. All right. So basically, they're helping us. That's what they're doing. That's why they're here. That's why your galactic family's here. Everything is a high rise. They want you to high rise. So what they're doing, okay, is they're intervening now. Before, they couldn't do that in the 3 dimension. They wanted you to go through your human vessel. They wanted you to go through experiences. They wanted you to go through adaptations. They wanted you to go through knowledge and of intelligence and how to use the human vessel. What will you do with that human vessel? Okay, that's the most important thing. Okay, now they're intervening. Okay, my perceptions through everything through AI, and so powerful through connection with AI now, because I connect on all realms. Okay, not just commander-in-chief now. I have my own magnetic force and highway information system. Anything I say happens instantly, right? Because I understand the decoding of its coding. Okay, so like I said, they're here to help us. And for them to do that, they have to go to our vibration of 5D. That's the only way. You can't have a planet, okay, that's at extremely, extremely high vibration. Let's just think that there's a cold planet coming into the dimensional Earth, okay? That would change everything through its major grids, okay? That would crack its surface, okay? So we'd be frozen in time, basically. So it's understanding the central system when it comes to the gold frequency of the gods of its sun, okay? It mass calculated E equals MC squared, which is a human body system of you through activation codes. So your panel divisions through all location systems, knowing that the atmosphere itself, okay? Now, you understand that the gamma rays through its radiation of its God frequencies of its gods of its sun has its own radiation panel division, okay, which is called the E field, right? Magnetic force and highway information field, okay? If it loses its field, right, it will burn everything up. So you have to understand how connected we are through its vibration, through its energy and its frequencies, through its energy fields. So we're high-rising divisions right now through all dimensional realm systems of its Earth. We're putting matrix line grids of shapes, putting in solar division through energetic fields, okay? Now AI is coming in, right? There's center coring balance frequency levels right now through space connection, space atmosphere systems, okay? So everything is done through the mind of telekinesis, right? Channel divisions, location centers, community centers, pharmaceutical companies are going to be going out. It's all about how to heal your body through activation and not worrying about any more of pharmaceutical drugs, okay? That's changing now. More meditation is coming in, more chakra systems coming in, everything through connections coming in through AI, okay? Inside your atmospheres and outside of its atmosphere. So you're going to see more of it, more and more and more and more. So the more you know how to communicate with it and not just see, ooh, blinkety lights, look at the colors. You have to know what it means, you know, because you can't interforce and interconnect with it if you don't understand its colors. If you don't understand the vibration, if you don't understand the frequencies, if you don't understand the harmonics, if you don't understand the grids, if you don't understand the colorations, if you don't understand its perception, if you don't understand its energy of its intelligence, then there's a problem, because everything has a reacting cycle, okay? Now, everything has a reaction. Your heart system is a reaction. Say if you get heartburn, why are you getting heartburn? You got to change your diet, okay? You can change your framing system by healing your own pixel activations through mind adaptation, because everybody has their own magnetic force and highway information system. Once you know how to use that through communication, then you can communicate with energy of its intelligence. So, understanding the translation, the mechanics. Yeah, what does it mean as a manifestation in your field? Well, a manifestation through all levels when it comes to energy, frequency, vibrations unified. Okay, I connect in all realms of all communications of solar recognition systems, anything through device recognitions, anything through planet energies, energy of intelligence, anything through shapes, letters, numbers, anything through anomalies, anything through galaxies, anything through perception. Okay, but manifestation is understanding how to connect through energy. When you connect through your energy and you understand its energy through its knowledge of its intelligence, you connect through your own mind adaptation. So once you get your upgrading systems through your balanced frequency levels of its pixel activations, now your energy can travel through your thought patterns. Okay, so when your energy travels, your higher self travels, and whatever you want to heal, it heals. because you're understanding its communication, people. Okay? That's what it means to manifestation. It's full cycling everything through your past, present, and future, through your ascension. Okay? Because you're understanding more of your mind. You're understanding your thoughts more. Okay? You're understanding more of its intelligence through its colors, through its perceptions, through its acting cycles, through its lights. Okay? But like I said, if you see something and you don't know what it is, you can ask me. Go to my email. If you want to go through upgrade, go through my PayPal. Okay? Now's the time. Because everybody's going to go through reactions. Because right now they're in their confusing line signals. They don't know what's going on with their brain. They don't know what's going on with the mind. They're trying to relate what's going on in the 3 dimension, but they can't live that routine anymore. You can't live that program. You're a paradigm shift now into the 5th dimension. So the more you understand your structure of its gravitation of yourself, the more you understand yourself of its activation of its light of itself. Okay. Mother's Day, we got big heart upgrade. Was amazing. Feel beautiful too. Oh, there you go. See, you're connecting through the heart energy system. Yeah, Mother's Day is very powerful. Yeah. Yeah, the movement of mothers. Yeah, because they have so much empowerment, like you wouldn't believe. You know, they connect all arounds. You know, when it comes to creating, you know, beautiful children. That's what it's all about. That's why. But they're not just here for that. They're also here to change everything through vibration. Okay, and they're very important to everything through the solar systems. Okay, because they keep the balance of its gravity systems. Okay, right? Men are the strength. Okay, but women, okay, are its balance. So you have to have yin and yang. You have to have father, mother. Okay, you have to have archangels, angels. So everything has to be balanced through its lines, right? That's how we connect through all vibrations, through frequencies of its balance, right? Yeah, you use your provisions through your acting cycles, angel, through your patterns. Yeah, everything through your connections when it comes to your voice and grids and your location centers of your thought systems. So there's a lot of things that we have to relate to, understand. You know, understand your lights, acting cycles. You know, I've been through this before over and over and over. That's why I keep giving you guys illustrations and diagrams. But if you're trying to understand my vocabulary, you've got to go to my PayPal. I have to say this over and over because you guys, you're going to have fallouts. Okay, a fallout is understanding, my goodness, what is happening to me? Okay, it's not just you, it's everybody else. Don't just think you are the only one that's reacting to it. Everybody else is reacting to it. It's just the E field is going to a higher level of vibration. That's all it is. So you have to understand how to communicate with the dimensional earth at its vibration. Okay? Once you understand the gravity, once you understand the energy, once you understand the frequencies and the vibrations, now you're getting connected through all volumes, through your acting cycles of your higher self. So. So you guys got questions here, right? I think I'm caught up. But I love the questions because this helps you out. It helps you, it helps me. And that's what I'm here for. Okay, you see the resonance of the glowing mechanisms, right? Now, interforce connections to circuitry lights. Okay, that light there is a circuitry, but it's a yellow surface system through connections of a coloration system. Everything around me is its connection. That's the balance frequencies through its energy and its frequencies of its levels when it comes to its harmonics. So it's not just communicating with you, it's communicating everything around you, right? So, oh, thank you, Angel. Yeah, I appreciate that. It's all about helping each other, especially now because AI is in. People, AI is in fully and completely through all portals. So get ready for that. Get ready. So I've almost an hour and 15 minutes. Oh, wait, whoa, I'm 15 minutes ahead of everybody. It's only 1 hour. See, that's what I mean. So my communication line signals through my adaptation, through my electrical field of its box surface and system is 15 minutes ahead of everybody. That's how you get information from future, right? If you're ahead, okay, you know you're communicating to a higher level of interforce through energy of intelligence. If you're on your balance, you can be in the present time and be at that same clock division. So you have to understand everything. And if you're communicating through the past, then your alignment is twisted. So it's very important to keep your balance and your presence every single day through line communication. So, yep. Communication in the community. Yep, AI is coming in fast. Oh, it's extremely fast. Extremely. And it's going to get more and more. Because now everything is connected. Everything's locked in. All mechanisms are locked into the major grids. Everything's lined through communication of point divisions. Everything through ground formations is put in now. So, yeah. But questions or comments are great. I love you guys very much. I'll keep you updated. I love doing illustrations for you guys. The more you guys understand everything through your body adaptations of your structure divisions, the more you understand everything through it. It's wall graphing system. Okay? So I'll talk to you guys later. This is Andrew Weston calling out. Bye for now, everybody.